Imagine a man so indifferent to social norms that he can slip out of your life like a passing shadow. No message, no goodbye, nothing but the lingering sense that he was never truly there. This is the Sigma male, a rare breed that neither leads like an alpha nor follows like a beta, but instead stands alone, guided only by his own set of rules. One moment, they might be your friend. The next, they disappear from your life entirely. But why is this? Well, in this video, I'll be discussing 10 reasons why Sigma males ghost people without explanation. Number 1. Their boundaries are unforgiving. Sigma males have strict, unwavering boundaries that they won't negotiate. The moment someone violates those lines, be it through disrespect, hidden agendas, or crossing a moral threshold, the Sigma concludes the relationship is no longer salvageable. Rather than talk it out or engage in lengthy explanations, he simply decides there's nothing more to say. By ghosting, he enforces that boundary quickly and cleanly. People call it harsh, but to him, it's just a logical way to protect his core standards without unnecessary drama. Number 2. They detach the moment they sense manipulation. Sigmas are highly observant. They pick up on subtle cues indicating someone is trying to push or pull their emotions for personal gain. Whether it's a partner using tears to guilt him or a coworker pretending friendship to score a favor, he sees through the game. Once he senses manipulative energy, he rarely confronts it head-on. Instead, he quietly cuts the cord. No explanation, no negotiation. He'd rather vanish from someone's life than endure a conversation he deems futile or twisted. This immediate, silent exit ensures he isn't further entangled in mind games that waste time and mental energy. Number 3. They refuse to justify themselves. Alphas might stand and fight, explaining or defending their stance. Betas might comply to keep the peace. Sigmas do neither. If a situation sours, they feel no obligation to argue or work it out, because in their view, it's already a lost cause. They see no benefit in rehashing grievances or offering their reasons. Doing so would only invite more questions, emotional pleas, or manipulative attempts to reel them back. So they simply disappear, like a door slammed shut, never to be reopened. It's a tactic that provides them immediate closure, though it leaves others hurt or confused. Number 4. They've learned that farewell speeches achieve nothing. In the Sigma's experience, long goodbye talks often serve as emotional blowouts that rarely fix the root issues. Someone begs for a second chance. Feelings get hurt. Drama ensues. By the end, the relationship still ends, but with extra pain. Sigmas avoid that scenario, seeing final confrontations as a waste of emotional resources. Once they're done, they're done. Any speech or last conversation would just drag out what's already decided, so they prefer to ghost, moving forward without opening themselves up to pleas or guilt trips that could complicate their decision. Number 5. They don't fear being judged for rudeness. One reason many people don't ghost is fear of appearing rude or unkind. Sigmas, on the other hand, place little stock in how others judge their social etiquette. They prioritize personal codes over social courtesy. If severing ties abruptly is the cleanest solution, they'll do it, even if it brands them as heartless or arrogant. To them, living by their own principles is more important than upholding norms about polite farewells or closure. Ironically, this disregard for public opinion spares them the regret or second guessing that might plague someone who places higher value on external approval. Number 6. They sense emotional chaos and evade it. Sigmas often detect emotional chaos brewing in relationships, ranging from a friend's unresolved trauma to a partner's manipulative drama. If they gauge that it's going to erupt into a storm, they'd rather pack up and leave than weather it. Think of it as emotional risk management. They see no upside in sticking around for a meltdown that can't be resolved on logical grounds. While others might attempt compassion or conflict resolution, the Sigma weighs the odds and decides the cost is too high. Ghosting becomes his clean escape from the messy aftermath. Number 7. They're overly confident in self-reliance. One driving factor behind ghosting is the Sigma's unshakable self-reliance. He's sure he doesn't need anyone, so he feels free to exit any relationship that shows even minimal signs of toxicity or boredom. While this approach guarantees he's never trapped in a bad situation, it also eliminates the possibility of redeeming a strained but potentially salvageable bond. Over time, he may barely notice the human connections he's severing, secure in the notion that he can carry on just fine by himself. Number 8. They find comfort in the clean break. To most people, ghosting is the ultimate taboo in social or romantic contexts, seen as abrupt and cruel. For Sigmas, though, it's a clean break, like slicing through a tangled knot, rather than attempting to unwind each thread. No lingering sadness, no back and forth texts, no closure demands. It's final and absolute, which the Sigma sees as a mercy compared to dragging out conflict or half-hearted reconnections. The abruptness might shock others, but for him, it's the only way to avoid the emotional quagmire that inevitably follows a drawn-out goodbye. Number 9. They predict future drama and preempt it. Sigmas often look at relationships with a forward-thinking lens. If they foresee a building storm, like a partner who grows increasingly demanding or a friend whose habits conflict with their values, they prefer to exit early. Ghosting is the swiftest, most definitive method. They'd rather endure a short burst of awkwardness now than be ensnared in larger drama later. In many ways, it's a self-protective measure. By ghosting, they skip the months of friction or emotional tug-of-war that might otherwise lie ahead. Number 10. They preserve their identity above everything. At the core, the Sigma's identity is built on remaining free from social ties that feel stifling or draining. If a relationship conflicts with his personal code or saps his independence, he will cut it off. No explanations given, no feelings spared. This unwavering commitment to self-preservation shapes every bond he forms, making his presence conditional on whether others align with his values. The moment alignment fails, he disappears. It's a harsh reality for those left behind, but for the Sigma, it's a logical expression of autonomy, reaffirming that he answers to nobody, not even those who once claimed his attention. Ghosting isn't just a whim for a Sigma male. It's a consistent expression of the ideals that guide him: independence, self-protection, and a readiness to walk away without regret. While it may seem cold or even heartless in his view, it's a cut-and-dry solution that spares him from emotional entanglement. Do you agree with the points I mentioned in this video? We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. For more deep dives into the Sigma male mindset, be sure to check out our other videos. Thank you for watching and being a part of our community. If you're ready to continue your journey toward achieving greatness, hit the like button and subscribe so you won't miss out on future videos. Click here to see why Sigma males secretly hate everyone.